Hey, Bart Miller here with Cycling Strong. I wanted to bring out this new amazing shoe that Scott just came out with. It's called the Scott Premium. And the reason I like this shoe is, most of you know, I rode my mountain bike, which was a Scott, this year in the Leadville 100, and absolutely loved it. I wore their Scott shoes also, which worked perfectly for me. So when they came out with this brand new shoe, I had to have it. And so I got a pair for myself and I got a pair for my son. The thing I loved about the shoe the most, this new shoe, and the reason I had to have it, was because I love this BOA system. So the BOA system is so easy the way they've got it this year. They've got this thing down to where you can click just tiny bit and adjust this shoe, which is ultra awesome because I love my feet feeling just perfect, and this gives you the capability to do that. I also love the fact it's just one pop out and then you've got everything released, and it makes it really simple to get in and out of this shoe. I also like that they've give you some flexibility up here in the front of the actual shoe itself so that you can move your foot and do that kind of stuff. Now, the other component of the shoe that's really cool is the insole. They give you a really good insole to adjust and make minor adjustments so that your feet feel comfortable while you're riding. Love that, and I think they did a really good job thinking that through. Let's move on to the next part of the shoe I love. Any mountain bike shoe that you get while you're looking at them, I like to have as much capability to walk in, because if you're doing Leadville 100, you know there's a couple hike-a-bikes in there. And you want a shoe that's going to be able to grab the ground and be able to get you up the hill. You don't want something that's going to slide at all. I think Scott's done a great job on that. The other part of the base of the shoe that I really like is they've put this grid on there so you can adjust your cleats. If you have any problem with, figuring out where your cleat needs to be, or where if you had a bike fit done, where that cleat's at, this gives you the capability to always remember that and keep your cleat exactly where it was supposed to be. I love that feature. The other thing I love is it's even stiffer. I really love stiff sole shoes. When I first started cycling, and I think I did this in one of my videos, I had a really kind of a flexible shoe, and I didn't think much of it. As soon as you go to a really stiff shoe, you'll notice power just like that. You'll also notice that your feet feel better after a good ride. So it's kind of like wearing a ski boot. You don't want a lot of flexibility in that ski boot except in the places that you need it, which is what they've done up here, not down here, which is awesome. So I love that feature also. So I'm going to give Scott on this shoe a 10 out of 10. I think they thought it through extremely well. And the rides that I've done in this shoe so far have been absolutely amazing. My feet feel great, and I've kind of give up on the last year's model and totally gone to this year's model just because they're that much better. So if you haven't got the new Scott Premium shoe, go out, check it out. Would love to hear your thoughts on it, what you love about it, and what you don't like about it. There's probably only one thing I'd say I give it a 10 out of 10. But if there's one thing I don't like about it is, for me personally, and this is not against Scott, I have a really narrow foot. So to get the shoe tight enough for me, I really have to clamp it down. That's not their fault. They're trying to fit as many feet as they can. But if I were to pick on the shoe for me personally, I have a real narrow foot. I would narrow it up just a little bit. So check out the Scott video on this. We'll put a link to it, or we'll have it here for you. And Scott, you hit a home run with these shoes. Absolutely love them. Go out, get them, try them out. I want to know the reviews. Post them below. Let us know what you think about them. But as far as Kobe, my son, and I, this is a shoe we're riding this year for mountain biking. Talk to you later.